crack a Croy one with the boys.
Yeah.
One, two, three. It makes me extremely sad.
Yeah, I can't really tell because I was eating cookies before this. So I can't tell how much I don't like it. Like, because I don't hate coconut the way you hate coconut.
Yeah.
So.
Well.
Okay. So I'm Lana.
And I'm Lauren.
And we're the Croy Boys.
So today we're drinking coconut LaCroix.
You are.
And, I'm pretty notorious for not liking coconut. Has a very strong coconut taste.
Yeah, I mean, it's very much smells like coconut.
And I hate the aftertaste. Because for me, coconut's a strong taste.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it kind of fizzles out and gets watered down, it's absolutely horrid. So
I can't tell how much I don't like it. Yeah, obviously I don't like it because I don't like any LaCroix, but it's hard to tell how bad it is for me, to be honest.
And it kind of has that same thing as with the pure LaCroix, where for some reason it tastes sweet to me, even though, there's nothing added.
I
guess coconut's a sweetener.
I think it tastes better than the pure, though.
Maybe. Because it has a taste that you can cling on to for hope.
Yeah. I think it's better than that. So, our current rankings, though, right now are lemon, number 1, black cherry, white claw, berry, lime, and last, of course, is pure. So, I'm thinking probably after lime, second to last.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Alright, so what you thinking?
A solid 1.
Solid 1? It's hard for me to say. Like, cause would pure be 1? That's what I'm saying. Cause we never ranked pure.
I would say 0.5.
Oh, so 0 to 5? Is that what the rating is?
Well, yeah, why not?
Alright, sure. So 1 for Lauren. I'll give it a 1.4. Cause I don't hate it that much.
4.
I don't hate coconut the way you hate coconut, Lauren. I think it smells. I don't mind the smell. And I don't mind, like, certain coconut things. Wow.
Honestly, I don't hate coconut as much as I used to.
Oh, yeah.
It smells fine. But I just don't like the taste. But anyway. Any final thoughts before we try to drink this all?
It's fine.
All right.
It is what it is. It's LaCroix. It doesn't taste great already, so it is what it is. Right. I could see some people liking it. Like I said, I like the smell, actually, so.
The smell's fine. The taste is terrible.
Well, it's LaCroix. It always tastes terrible. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the worst parts of the coconut.
Yeah.
So yeah, in this show, we start off by reviewing something we don't like. LaCroix and other seltzer water drinks. But then, we review something that we do like. And this is like some sort of story-based media, so like a book or a TV show or movie. And this week, we got to choose one of mine, and it's called The Solve It Squad Returns, which is like an internet play from like the people who did like Star Kid, a very popular musical, and that's probably like the biggest thing that they've been a part of and are associated with, but it's still very niche. And it came out in like 2017, so like 3 years ago. But I probably discovered it either last year or 2018 by watching like compilation videos of where those actors from like Star Kid are doing, and they're like iconic characters or whatever. So yeah. And I thought it was fun. It was funny. And it's very nostalgic for those who experienced Star Kid in its prime.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So I like Star Kid a lot. I don't know when if I introduced you to it or something? I don't know. I feel like I found it on Tumblr probably, if I had to guess.
But a lot of people in my middle school, like, friend group, they, like, absolutely loved it. And there is, like, a lot of quoting from it, a lot of, like, shouting the quotes.
Yeah.
Like, particularly when Harry says, "I'm in a rage! This is the maddest I've ever been!"
Okay.
For some reason. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of more popular in my head than it is in reality, but yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, a lot of people know it. I feel like if it's like, yeah, I feel like I probably learned about it from Tumblr or something, because I was in Tumblr a lot when I was in high school. Anyway, it's very, like, reminiscent of that, so, you know. Yeah, I knew nothing about it. Lauren said I would like it. And I'll let you know my feelings on it once we get into it.
Okay. So, I didn't really, like, choose a Wikipedia summary for this, but it's from a review from On Stage and Screen by Aaron Conley.
Okay.
As teenagers, the Solve It Squad had a nearly perfect track record, cracking nearly every case they investigated, until an especially menacing foe killed their beloved dog Clubert. This is, of course, devastating, and after failing to catch the killer, the group dissolves. 20 years later, Scraggs, who has never stopped mourning the loss of his best friend, is an actual FBI agent, and is shocked when he's assigned to a case where the perpetrator has a calling card shockingly similar to that of Klubert's killer. He reluctantly agrees the old gang has the best chance of catching the criminal due to their personal history, and sets out to round them all up. Keith, a dim-witted jock who clings to his glory days by selling Solve It Squad merchandise out of a van on Venice Beach, and also on Etsy, is pretty excited to relive the past. His ex-girlfriend Gwen, now a mother of two, as well as an actress best known for a role on a popular crime procedural, is happy to come along on the adventure if it might provide some interesting content for a Snapchat story. And Esther, who is always the brains of the operation, has opted to handle her exhaustingly high-functioning mind by becoming a raging drug addict. The case leads them to a spooky motel run by a colorful cast of characters, all played by Brian Rosenthal. And as they seek vengeance for Klubert, they all realize a few things about themselves and the paths that they've taken in life in the process.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll start with my review. So basically it's like a parody of Scooby-Doo.
Yep.
And, you know, I think it's pretty fun just kind of to look at where they are as adults in a kind of dark comedy way. I mean, overall I found it pretty funny. Sometimes I felt like the jokes are a bit too much, like,
yeah.
I don't know, they're a bit cringy.
Yeah, some of them were cringy.
Sometimes it happens with the territory. But, you know, it was overall an entertaining show.
Yeah.
I had a good time watching it. They had, like, a very small cast. The four, like, in the Solve It gang, and then the one guy who played everybody else.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really fun. That guy did a pretty good job. Yeah. And all the, like, the background characters had their own, like, little story.
Yeah.
Like, everybody got mono. And then... they were trying to blame it on this one guy. They said that he was cheating because he gave everybody mono.
Yeah.
But really, I don't know. He was just trying to make money to propose to somebody.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that guy was good. There was minimal music. So this is a play by the Tin Can Bros, I guess I should say. Yeah. And they normally do like kind of musical stuff.
Okay, yeah.
And there was like basically one song that was kind of like remixed. And I guess I like the song. I don't think the singers, I don't think they were that great.
Yeah, well, there wasn't that much to sing.
Yeah.
So.
And that might be why, but it was a good play.
Yeah. I liked it. Yeah. I thought it was good. Like I said, it was very Star Kid reminiscent, like, because most of the stuff they do is parodies of other stuff, so it's very similar to that. I was telling you yesterday that it reminded me of Umbrella Academy. It reminded me a lot of that, which I don't even I feel like Umbrella Academy came out after this. Although, I guess the comic was out.
That's
I'm sure.
true.
But, it's very reminiscent of that. Down to, like, the people being addicted to drugs and stuff. And then, like, people coming together because of somebody being murdered. Even though it was a long time ago. But it's kind of similar to that to me. Which is not a bad thing. It's just, like, something that reminded me of. So, you know. What was I going to say? I felt like weirdly... Well, how should I describe it? It felt almost, like, too short. But I feel like if they had made it longer, it would have been too long.
Yeah. I definitely agree that the ending felt very abrupt.
Yeah.
Like, there was... Like, it wasn't really closed at all.
Yeah.
And I felt like they could have done, like, a quick, like, where are they now thing with, like,
Okay.
a voiceover.
Uh-huh.
I thought that would have been kind of funny.
Yeah, that probably would have been better. I was thinking, like, I don't know, I almost thought it would be, like, a misdirect, and then, like, the guy, because the evil guy, he's, like, doing, I don't know, like, creepy stuff, I don't know, like, ritual stuff, and I thought that he would come back from the dead, because, like, of some ritual thing that he did.
Okay.
And so I thought he was going to come back and that was going to be, and then they had to defeat him and that would be the end. And so it'd be maybe like 10 minutes longer with that part in there. And so that's what I thought was going to happen. But then
that would have made more sense.
Yeah.
Because, spoiler alert, it was Keith who, like, was the copycat killer or whatever. Mm-hmm. He also ran over the real killer. Mm-hmm. And it's like, he's probably going to jail or something. Mm-hmm. And, like, even for doing this, he should probably, like, I don't know, go to jail for at least a night.
For a night.
And that felt, like, kind of not tied up.
Yeah.
Because Scraggs is an FBI officer, so he would presumably do something about it.
Well.
But, you know, if it turned out that the guy wasn't dead, and then they just caught him... You know, I could see how that could probably be closed and tied away, but instead they're just like, oh yeah, this was fun. Yeah, we just do this again on the weekends or something.
Yeah, it's like, the gang's back together now, forever.
Yep. Despite all the manslaughter and everything that transpired here. Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So it was good. It was worth watching, for sure, especially because it's free on YouTube.
Yeah, it sure
is. So it's I would say it's worth watching, especially if you like Star Kid stuff. It's definitely worth watching. So there you go.
All right, are we gonna do character rankings now?
I guess so. Sure.
My best boy, my favorite character is Scraggs. I think he was the most relatable one out of all of them. We follow him throughout the story as the protagonist. Mm-hmm. And the actor Joey Richter, he was pretty good.
He was.
He played it very well, even in the Scraggs voice.
Yeah.
It wasn't, like, overdone.
Yeah.
He's the one who brought it all together, man.
My best boy was the same. It was Scraggs. I think that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I feel like he's the only character, like, fully likable character.
Yeah.
Because everyone else has some, like, really, like, big problems that make them hard to like. So, but no, also he was a good character. He, had good motivation. I just feel like he was, he had that funny part with the sandwich thing.
Yeah, it was like, Scott's gonna do a sandwich trick. Scott's gonna do a sandwich trick. Sandwich.
Yeah, but that part was,
But I feel like the other characters kind of made that scene, too.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, like...
It was centered around his character.
Yeah. It was... Yeah, so, I feel like he was just the most balanced and most likable out of the characters, so that's why I liked him the most.
Yeah. Okay. So my honorable mention for Best Boy is Esther, because, I don't know, I thought she was still funny. And she was somewhat relatable despite, being a raging drug addict.
Yeah.
It kind of was like a cliche, a trope, I guess. And it didn't feel that original I don't know. She still had some good moments. And she was probably like the second funniest out of all of them. And the actress, Lauren Lopez.
Mm-hmm.
Love her. She's great.
She is. She is good. Unsurprisingly, that's nice.
Yeah.
Honorable mention too. There's only like 4
I think
characters.
The top 2 are pretty clear.
Yeah, it is pretty obvious.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say though? Yeah, I liked her because she got all the work done.
Yep.
And I appreciated that. You know, her addiction stuff was a little bit. It was, it was much, just a little much sometimes.
There was the one scene, where we first see her, where she is after the 20 years, and she did that song. I feel like I enjoyed it a lot more the first time I watched it, but then it was kind of like, I don't know, it seemed problematic the second time, but I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
I forget what song it was, but it was like a fun
Dave Matthews song.
Yeah, but it was a fun song. It was a fun scene. Lauren Lopez.
Yeah.
She was funny in it.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I liked her. She reminded me of the one guy from Umbrella Academy. Whatever.
Klaus.
Yeah, Klaus. But I like Klaus more, to be honest. But that's also, it's hard to compare something that's like, what is it, an hour-ish long?
Yeah.
Compared to like a
probably 8 hours long.
Yeah, 8-hour long show. So, you can't. It's like different colored apples. You can't do that. You gotta compare the same apples with the same apples.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my feelings about it.
So I'm gonna do my honorable mention for Croy Boy.
Okay.
The one who left the bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
And I chose Keith.
Oh.
Even though he was extremely problematic and very hard to watch sometimes, I think he was pretty funny. So he was like kind of the main villain, and I thought like his plot twists or whatever were also pretty funny and kind of made the show. Mm-hmm. And I just I appreciate him sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask what made him not the Croy Boy for you.
Well, I think it's also more what made the other person the Croy Boy.
Okay, sure, all right.
But I don't know. He made me smile and laugh sometimes.
All right, that's.
And when I look back on him, I pity him more than I hate him.
All right, sure, that's fair. So I actually chose the other person. I chose Gwen as my honorable mention. I don't know why. I think it's just because I don't.
Yeah.
I liked Keith the least. So that was mainly why. It wasn't because anything else really. Gwen was okay. Yeah. I didn't hate Gwen, honestly. She did some things that were not great. Like, it is what it is. Like, she's like, we're gonna make this a reality TV show or whatever, and then Scrags is all upset and stuff. And that was a whole thing. Yeah. But, I think it's just more because I didn't like Keith more than anything else.
Alright.
Yep.
So, no surprise at this point. My Croy Boy is Gwen. I didn't like her character that much. She probably made me laugh the least. I don't know, her motivations were probably the ones that I liked the least as well, because Keith was like a has-been, but deep down he just wanted some friends.
Yeah.
And then Gwen, she's she's trying to make her career work, but like I felt like a big exploitation, and like she would just want it for fame, and she wasn't being honest about it, so it made it harder for me to like her, and with everything that she was doing. I don't know, it was just weird. It was weird that she was like married and had kids or whatever.
Oh.
And she was kind of flirting with Keith, which was, I don't know. I mean, it was all right, I guess. I just can't think of something that she did that I liked.
I liked the scene that she had with Scrags in the sauna part, where like you come back and then like they're doing the line thing and they're having a good time with it though.
Yeah, but that was like just one line. I don't know. I felt like it was mostly because of Scrags. Anyway, he's like, he's so talented. Like, do you get what I'm saying, kind
I
of?
guess. But you can say that about any scene. Unless it's a monologue.
Well, I thought it was funny that Keith was selling stuff in his Etsy shop, and I thought his motivation of how he hated Klubert was funny and kind of relatable.
I guess.
Because he just wanted to be liked.
I guess.
Don't we just all want to be liked and appreciated
I guess.
by our closest friends and not overshadowed by a dog?
I guess so. But it's a dog also. You're gonna lose already because it's a dog. People just naturally like dogs more.
But if it's a talking dog, it stings a bit more.
I guess. Alright, so yeah, my least favorite is Keith. I don't really have much to say other than, like, I think I was just like, I didn't like him. I felt, I don't know. I guess I just, in general, don't like weird jock characters whose glory days were in high school.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I do.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's why. I just instantly was like,
After they've done their suffering.
They're suffering?
Yeah, they're suffering. Where he's living in a van, he had to kill a man.
He didn't have to. It was an accident.
Well, But anyway. So would you recommend it, Alana? Would you?
Yeah, if you like Star Kid, I recommend it. I don't know how much, like, the random person would like it. I feel like you might like it, you might not. Because, like I said, I have my problems with it, because I think it was good, but I would recommend Star Kid stuff before this, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about it. Like, if you like Star Kid, watch it, but if you've never seen, like, Star Kid stuff before, I would just recommend, like, either, like, Batman or like, Harry Potter. So, I recommend those ones first, so that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, I would recommend it, because it's relatively short. Mm-hmm. It's like an hour and a half long. Mm-hmm. Especially if you like Star Kid. Mm-hmm. Although it is missing, like, the musical elements in it.
That's true.
But I think a lot of the comedy and the kind of heart is there. And I do appreciate the show, because I think it's, like, lower budget.
It is.
And I thought they did really well with what they had.
Yeah.
You know what? I probably should have put Brian Rosenthal's characters on there, just as a whole.
Yeah.
I felt like that was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I had a good time. They're interesting characters.
That's true.
And a nice plot. Yeah. So there you go.
It did have a beginning, middle, and end.
The end is... Yeah, well,
Yeah. Are you gonna do the quiz?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is another BuzzFeed quiz. And I'm not gonna tell you what it's for until the end.
Alright. Cool.
Alright, so choose an activity. And these are just stock photos. There's a man holding a baseball. Okay. Actually, 2 baseballs.
Alright.
There are some people on some horses. There's a chess player. And then there's sailing. I'm not going to
remember all of these. Can I look at it?
Okay, yeah. I'm just describing it for you.
Yeah, because I'm not going to remember. I guess the horses. Mm. Yeah, I'll choose the horses.
Alright. Choose a time of day. Dinner, dusk, lunch, or dawn. My 2 favorite times of day. Dinner and lunch.
I'll choose dusk.
Okay. Yeah. Choose a word to describe yourself. Shy, leader, loner, or social.
I'm trying to think at this point in my life. I guess I'll choose loner.
Choose something to put in your salad.
Oh, I
hate salad.
That's a lie.
I hate salad toppings.
Yeah.
Fish, raisins, goat cheese, or pumpkin seeds.
Fish is so general. There's so many different types of fish. Like, I'm not a big fan of, like, canned tuna. I like sushi tuna.
I don't like any tuna. Anyway.
Sushi tuna is good. I'll choose the goat cheese.
Okay.
I don't really like goat cheese, but it's fish is too general. I don't know what that means.
Choose a social media platform. Instagram? Snapchat?
Oh, just like in the play.
Just like Gwen. Facebook or TikTok? No Tumblr.
No Tumblr. What was I going to say, though?
Twitter.
Oh, the Snapchat, I feel like dates the show to me.
Yeah.
People don't use Snapchat anymore.
Yeah.
They use Instagram or TikTok. That's the only two social media people use. Anyway, what was I going to say? I'll choose Instagram.
Choose an artist. Billie Eilish, as Alana likes to say.
I can't say Eilish.
Well, I just said it.
I know, but I have to think about it.
Got it. Drake, Aubrey himself,
Aubrey,
Miley Cyrus, or Beyonce.
I don't hate Miley Cyrus. I know I said it's just because it's too pop for me.
Oh.
I'm gonna choose Beyonce, even though I feel like if I listen to Billie Eilish, I would like her more, but I just haven't. She's too popular right now, so I feel like I have to wait. You can cut this out of the podcast if you want to, but I'm worried about her. I'm worried about Billie Eilish because I feel like with all of her Grammys and her being so young, for better or for worse, like if she might choose to or not to, I feel like she's gonna like not do any more music. I hope she sits back for a while, at the very least, and doesn't do all this stuff, and feels the pressure to do a bunch of stuff, because that's when it hits you harder. I just worry about her, because I don't want her to die.
Yeah.
I want her to continue to do stuff, and do weird stuff, because it's the stuff she wants to do.
Yeah. I mean, it's all valid. We don't know what she's going to do. She doesn't know what she's going to do.
Yeah. All right, anyway.
Choose a color. Green, brown, red, blue.
You can choose for me.
Brown.
I'm sure. Yeah, blue, obviously.
All right, so for this quiz, which Scooby-Doo monster are you? You got the tar monster.
Okay.
Sounds
racist, but okay. No joking. Go ahead.
You're one frightening blob. You ooze terror, going out predominantly at night. You love sneaking up on people, especially unsuspecting detectives.
I don't know about that. You want to do the quiz real quick, and you can just do it and say what your result is if you want to. I
got Captain Skunkbeard. Ooh, I like this description. You ready, Alana?
Go ahead, please.
I am a natural born leader, and I am loved by all who follow me. I like to sail into dangerous waters, and nothing stands in the way between me and gold. Wow.
Okay. Do you like gold? Do you wear gold?
No, but it's about the money. It's about the money. Remember when I lost my debit card today? Nothing stood in the nothing stood in the way between me and finding that card.
I guess so. Oh yeah, I still have some. Oh, I don't have that much to finish my junior.
I probably have a little less than half. So
you're swallowing so loud. The mic's absolutely gonna pick that up.
I'm trying my best.
All right, so it's Coffee Exotica.
Wow.
I don't know what that is.
Wow.
So that one's what's next.
Do you like coffee?
It's never my first choice of drink, but
I've slowly gotten more addicted to it.
Addicted? How often do you drink coffee?
I used to drink it a lot. Maybe a year ago. And then I stopped myself. I said, hey, Lawrence, stop. This isn't you. So, I guess I'm alright with coffee.
Yeah. I'm okay with it, too. It's not so...
It sounds horrible as seltzer water, though.
Yeah, it's not as horrible as seltzer water. What was I going to say? To me, it's very similar to, like, Pepsi or, like, Coke or something. Like, I would never really choose to drink it. Although, occasionally, I have cravings for it. Like, when I was living in Japan. Okay, so now we're doing our story hat. So this week's was Lawrence. Next week is going to be mine. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is none other than Merlin
Oh,
TV
wow.
show. So that'll be exciting.
Wow.
I never finished Merlin, so I might finish it. Who knows?
Yeah, thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Please,
I need
subscribe.
to work on the iTunes thing. I'm gonna do it this week, but I'm gonna fix it and I'll send it in for iTunes again this week.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
But we're on pretty much anything else now.
Yeah.
If we're not on the thing that you listen to, podcast to, send us an email at thecroyboys with a Z at gmail.com.
Yep.
And we'll put it on there.
Yep.
Other than that, we're on everything except iTunes at this point.
Yep.
We got, I think we just got on
iHeartRadio.
Yeah, so there you go. I'm Alana.
And I'm Lauren. And we're the
Croy
Croy Boys. 1, 2, 3. The Solve It Squad will solve all the mysteries. They're totally not a Scooby-Doo game. They are their own entity. With Esther, Gwen, Scruggs, and the other one. Hoover was the glue in the squad and pentagram. Then there's the B-plot. Everyone has mono, and Cole blamed Ricky. He wanted to propose, too bad, but he needed money, so he went to Keith for help. It was a mistake. They're both going to jail. Bye-bye, Keith. Well, thanks.